You know, sitting around on that phone all day won't find you a job, David. We gotta get you out of this home office and into a real office.
Dad, you think I haven't been trying? I'm out here every day looking, sending resumes, going to interviews.
And what, nothing? David, you need to push harder. This world isn't gonna, hand you anything.
Yeah, I know the world won't hand me anything. I'm not asking for handouts. It's just the rejections, man. They're constant. And they don't even say why, but I could tell.
What? That it's because you're black? David, I raised you to know better than to make excuses like that.
It's not an excuse, man. It's a reality. People see my name, they see my face, they make assumptions. You don't know what that's like.
Look, I may not have lived your exact experience, but I faced my own challenges. I worked twice as hard for everything in my life because nothing came easy, and I never let anything stop me.
Right. Because it's just that simple, right? Just work harder, force your way through, don't let anything stop you.
Yes, it is. Life isn't fair. We both know that. But you're sitting here moping about how unfair it is. That's not going to change a thing.
Yeah, maybe it's easy for you to say. Maybe for you, it was just about working hard, right? But people look at me and they see something different. They see a black man before they see anything else.
Well, I see my son, and I know what you're capable of. I don't want to see you fall short of that because you're afraid of being judged.
I'm not afraid. I'm just tired. I'm tired of feeling like no matter what I do, it's never enough.
All right. Well, let's figure this out together then. What's the next step? How do we make them see you the way I see you?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need a different approach. Something to stand out.
Okay. Well, let's brainstorm some ideas then. No more excuses, sure, but also no giving up. You're not alone in this, David.
Thanks, Dad.
So, David, why do you think you'd be a good fit for our marketing department?
Well, I've always been passionate about connecting with audiences creatively. I've managed successful social media campaigns during my internships, and I believe that I could bring fresh ideas and energy to your team.
That's all well and good, but we're looking for someone who can mesh well with our team, culturally and professionally. How do you handle pressure and tight deadlines?
I thrive under pressure. It's when I do my best work, honestly. At my last internship, I was often given tasks with tight deadlines, and I always delivered the quality work on time.
Yes, I see you've worked at a few places. Not very long at any of them, though. Why is that?
I was seeking opportunities that would better align with my career goals. I learned a lot from each position, and now I'm looking to apply that knowledge in a stable, long-term role.
Let's talk about fit, David. Can you tell me about a time when you had to adapt to a difficult situation?
Sure. In one of my previous roles, I was a part of a team that faced a significant budget cut. I had to quickly adapt our strategy to be more cost-effective without sacrificing our impact. It was challenging, but it taught me a lot about resourcefulness and efficiency.
Resourcefulness, huh? And what about your cultural fit? This company values a very specific type of teamwork and ethic. How will you specifically fit into that mold?
I believe in respect, hard work, and integrity above all else. I've always been open to learning and adapting. My goal is to contribute positively and grow with the team as much as I can.
Right. Lastly, how would you handle a situation where you felt misunderstood or unfairly treated?
I'd seek to clarify the situation first. Understanding each other's perspectives is truly the key. If it felt unfair, I'd discuss it respectfully with the involved parties to resolve the entire matter.
Well, that sounds idealistic. Anyway, I think we've heard enough. We'll be in touch if we decide to proceed with your application. Don't hold your breath. I don't think your type fits in with this organization.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
David, what are you doing here?
Hey, Dad, I wanted to keep it a surprise. I applied here at your company. I thought I'd try to make it on my own without any help.
Oh, wow. Well, how'd it go?
It was tough, Dad. The recruiter, Mrs. T, she wasn't very welcoming.
Mrs. Thompson? What happened exactly?
She questioned my commitment, my work history. She implied I wouldn't fit in. And not even directly because I'm black either, which is crazy. But it was clear, the way she looked at me, the things that she said, things that she hinted at.
That's not what our company stands for. I'm sorry you had to go through that, David.
I guess now you see what I've been up against. It's not just in my head, Dad.
You're right. You're right. I had no idea it was like this.
I just want to prove to you and to myself that I could do it. That I can get a job on my own merits, without any help, without any handouts.
You still can, and you will. But first, let's deal with Mrs. Thompson. Come with me.
What are we gonna?
Mrs. Thompson, a word, please. I've just heard about how you conducted David's interview.
I was just doing my job, ensuring a good fit for the company.
Undermining a qualified candidate because of your biases is not part of your job.
Biases? Look, I've been with this company for years. I know what we're looking for. You can't just barge in and
No, Mrs. Thompson, I'm not here to debate your tenure. I'm here because you've acted against our core values. This isn't the first complaint about your interview methods, but it will be the last.
You're going to take his word over mine just because he's your son?
This isn't about him being my son. This is about fairness and respect, something that you fail to uphold.
Fairness? If you think pandering to every sensitive soul is what this company needs, then maybe I don't belong here. Maybe this company has lost its way.
Well, perhaps you're right about not belonging here. It's clear you don't share our vision, and as of now, you're no longer employed with us.
Fine. This place will fall apart without people like me. You'll see.
David, I'm sorry I didn't realize what you were talking about before, but now I see it. And the job is yours if you want it.
Really? Thank you, Dad. I mean, I appreciate it more than you know.
Let's head over to HR and get your paperwork started.
Man, I can't believe you had the lady working for you.
I know.
She talked about my job history. What's hers?